From the previous lesson here, I've decided to add more sound effects or to make it a little bit more obvious. So this is simply based on all the visuals, and let's preview it real quick. And this is without any manipulation of any volume on each sound effect. All right, so let's take a look. Each time you access any clip, you see these two faders right here. Their job is simply to fade. So instead of dragging a effects to fade in and fade out in DaVinci Resolve, it's actually very easy to do. Each one of these clip would have a fader at the beginning and end when you hover the mouse on top. Okay. Here, it simply will do a video fade. So instead of showing the video, it will fade from black. Okay, so you can expect to have the same effect on, let's say, audio. So this is a tiny little section of the edit. So we won't need to fade anything in here, just so that we can introduce the video. But it's just a practice. All right, so we're just gonna, like as if it's starting from that chase already. Okay, so you can do that for each clip. When you hover the mouse, you can fade in and fade out from the clip, from the actual clip, audio or video. Okay, so to change the volume, like we mentioned before, is that we can increase the gain by dragging the horizontal volume bar up. You can increase the volume. We're gonna mute the music for now, since it's a little distracting because it's on full volume and it's kind of hard to appreciate all the sound effects that are happening. All right, so let's take a look. So I added some tire squeal, some wet tire drive-by, that little swish when it's driving, a little crash there, a little beeper emergency call, like it's warning the rider possible crash or unbalance. Anyway, this is layering of sound effects, and you guys are welcome to explore this and put as much as you can that's happening on the scene. So you'll be graded on the activity on the screen. Okay, so we also have the music to worry about, and that thing is kind of driving the energy of the scene, but it's way too loud. So we're gonna discuss that and talk about that real quick. All right, so let's kind of increase some of the volume here because they're way too low in some of them. That swishing sound, we could increase that a bit. It probably will not clip too bad. Yeah, it did clip a bit, so let's lower that a little bit. That one's fine probably. The crash itself is what we need to increase right here. Maybe that warning sound on that beep as well. Put that after so that crash and beep. All right, and we can continue on that beep if there's more. It looks like there's no more of that beeping noise, so we can simply select this, copy it, Control C or Command C depending on your system, Control V or Command V depending on your system to paste it. So I just got two of those and I'm going to chain them in there so that we get that beeping all the way there, right? You might not use it, but just kind of showing you an example. The muscle car highway skid right here, let's listen to it on its own. So I double click it and then I can go to my preview here, and it's kind of, it's probably fine right there. It's very faint when everything is happening. Okay, this revving sound is probably what we need to tone down a bit. Okay, around here. All right, so I'm just gonna go lower that volume a bit. We just wanted that kind of flooding the All right, so let's say we're pretty happy with all the volume and whatnot. Now we can work on the music, okay? So where we can actually put this. All right, so first thing is I want to kind of go in here and, okay, add the music, unmute it. All right, so overall we can just simply lower that music a bit